You know, I feel like this whole headband situation is not really contributing to my I'm 21, not 16 thing. Hey guys, it's Kathleen, and today I'm doing the makeup and books tag. I actually did this video a year ago, I think from the day this is being posted. That is one of my earliest videos, and it is safe to say it is not a quality video. I was not tagged to do it, I just did it, and this time I was tagged by Jo the Great, so I'm gonna link her video down below, and I figured this would be a good opportunity to do it again, because it's a fun tag, and the original video is just like not good. Side note, I don't really know who created this tag. It's one of those like great mysteries of the booktube sphere, the makeup and books tag creator. No one ever seems to be able to find their video. If I can find it, I'm gonna link it down below, but I don't know who did make this video originally. The first question in this tag is primer. Pick a book that left a lasting impression. And I think you guys are going to find what I do for primer really weird, but I'm going to preface this by saying I have very dry skin, and so I actually use argan oil as a primer, and you'll see why in a moment when you see what foundation I use. But anyway, for a book that left a lasting impression, I'm going to say Educated by Tara Westover, which I just recently finished, and it was fantastic. I think that book is going to stick with me for a long time. It is a nonfiction book about a girl who was raised in Idaho in the mountains in a survivalist family who were fundamentalist Mormons who had very outrageous beliefs. They were very conservative, and they were raised believing that the government was bad, that hospitals were bad, and they were never really allowed to go to public school. And it's basically her journey towards education and dealing with abusive family members and a story of mental illness. It's amazing. I loved it. I would 10 out of 10, 100% recommend picking it up. Even if you don't read nonfiction normally, it doesn't read like a boring book. Like, it's a really gripping sort of memoir. I thought it was phenomenal. It's always kind of tricky to like not get argan oil in my hair. Like, I don't want to do that, but at the same time, like, you know, I gotta get everywhere, you know? Question 2 is foundation. Pick your favorite first book in a series. And for foundation, I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation and a Destroyed Beauty Blender because I'm too poor to afford a new one at the moment. And this is a kind of a matte foundation, which is why I use argan oil as primer, by the way, in case you were wondering. And for my favorite first book, I'm going to cheat and I'm going to say Me Before You because technically now that is a series. It has 2 other books and I refuse to read them. And so I think that would technically make this my favorite first book in a series because I'm not going to read the other ones because I literally don't know why they exist. I have to like dot, this looks very weird, I'm sorry. That's just how I apply this. Some people use like a delicate dot, but I am not about that life. So, you can see my face is still pretty shiny. We're gonna fix that after, don't you worry. See that glow? Okay, so question 3 is concealer. Pick a character that you wish you could get rid of, and I have this NYX concealer. It's called the Gotcha Covered concealer, and it's like a full coverage concealer, so I usually use that. And for this question, I'm going to say, why did I put my beauty blender over here? 1 second. Look at how beautiful that looks. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to say both the main characters from 2 Steps Forward by Graham Simpson and Annie Bust, which I just read and I thought was so bad. I hated that book, and the main characters just drove me insane. I thought they were so annoying, and it could have been like a mild interesting book, but they were just not interesting people. And so it was a terrible book, and I did not like it, and I absolutely wish I could have gotten rid of them the whole time I was reading it. Question 4 is powder. Pick your favorite last book in a series, and for this I have this little powder that I got from Tarte. It has a lid. It's the Amazonian clay like finishing powder or something like that. I got this as a sample. I don't really use a lot of powder myself because I have very dry skin, so I'm only going to use this like under my eyes and just like a tiny bit on my face to like deal with some of the shininess of the oil. But yeah, in general, I don't use a lot of powder. But I think for this, I'm going to say probably the same thing I said last time, honestly, because I feel like it's cop-out to say Harry Potter. So I'm still going to say Winter by Marissa Meyer, which is just such a good book. I think it's an amazing finale, honestly. Like, it's just one of the best ones that I've ever read. It's one of the few instances in which I like the final book in the series like more than most of the other ones, honestly. Like, I really love the final book in that series. Look at this powderiness. Okay, I'm not a big fan of powder, but that's okay. I'm gonna put a little here because it's a little shiny, a little bit of forehead. Okay, that's really all I do for powder because I don't want to like cake up throughout the day, you know. so I don't put a ton on. Question 5 is eyebrows, a book that you think everybody should read. And I have a couple different answers for this, but first, in case you're curious, I use the Anastasia brow powder. I have the shade Ash Brown, and that is the one I like to use. It's very cool toned, which works for my eyebrow type, whatever. But there's a couple books I think everybody should read. So one of them I'm gonna say is The Truth Commission by Susan Juby, which is one of my favorite books of all time. It's so good. It's in like my top 5. I just love it. Like, it's a really cool story. It's very unique, very different, which I enjoy. If I like disappear from the screen here. One sec. I don't want to disappear from the screen here. Okay. So this is gonna take a minute. I'm probably gonna do some of this off camera. But yeah, The Truth Commission, I definitely love and 100% recommend everybody should read. Also, I feel like I'm that person who will push Harry Potter on anyone ever. So I definitely think everyone should read Harry Potter. If you haven't read Harry Potter, that's so sad, and I'm sorry for you. I'm gonna go finish my brows now. This looks freaking weird. I'm gonna fix that. We're gonna roll with that because I feel like these aren't getting any better. But the next question is eyeshadow, and pick a book with your favorite colors on the cover. And I have said this before, but it's probably I'll Give You the Sun by Janie Nelson, because that has rainbow, and rainbow makes me happy, and it's like shiny rainbow, and it's beautiful. I'm trying to squeeze out eyeshadow primer, by the way. Oh, I just got some on the floor. That's really good. I need to buy a new bottle of this, but I'm like, don't want to spend $5, I guess. No, I desperately need it, clearly. It's the Wet n Wild one, by the way, in case you're curious. But yeah, I absolutely love the cover of I'll Give You the Sun. I just think it's freaking beautiful, and I love it a lot. And that's actually my 3rd favorite book of all time. Fun fact. I freaking love that book. Now my eyes are all primey. We can put on some eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm feeling lazy, so I'm just gonna take, oh, this is the wrong eyeshadow palette. That's funny. Continuing that thought. Okay, so I'm feeling lazy, so I'm just gonna take this matte eyeshadow palette. It's from e.l.f. It's nice. It's called the Summer Breeze eyeshadow palette. And I'm just gonna put like 2 colors on my eyes or something because, like, as I said, I'm just really lazy today. So I have, this is not a tutorial, by the way. So I'm just gonna put this like white color down on my eyelid to like set that, you know, set that primer. I washed all my brushes this morning, so it's a little damp, but it's fine. I actually think I'm gonna go with this gray because I think I'm gonna put like a cool toned sort of look on. Okay, I have a gray that I'm using. Okay. I will probably fast forward through most of this, you guys. This is an e.l.f. blending brush, in case you're like curious or something. I'm actually gonna add a teeny bit of this like dark brown too, just to be fun, just to be wild. We're gonna do it. That's like fairly blended, so we're just gonna go with that. Question 7 is eyeliner. Pick a dark and mysterious book. And I honestly, like, I don't read dark and mysterious books. So I find A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, though. That's kind of dark and mysterious. It's kind of weird. I love that book, by the way. It's a beautiful book, very haunting. So yeah, kind of dark and mysterious. But for eyeliner today, I'll be using the NYX Epic Ink Eyeliner. This is the best liquid eyeliner of all time. I literally will not go back to anything else after I've been using this. I'm obsessed with it. So I'm going to attempt to apply this. I might do a wing, but I might not. We're gonna find out. It's gonna be a mystery. It's gonna be an adventure. That's what this is. It's an adventure. Okay, I gotta concentrate for this, guys. So I'm probably gonna cut this part out, I'll be honest with you. So as you can see, I did do winged eyeliner. I don't think it looks great, and it's not even, but you know, in life, you win some, you lose some, you win some, you lose some. That too. Question 8 is mascara. Pick a long book, and for that I'm going to say probably A Conjuring of Light by Victoria Schwab. I freaking love that book. It's the 3rd book in the Shades of Magic series, and it's just a really good finale. Lots of stuff happens in it. I don't think I need to like give you like the full description or anything, but it's an excellent book. The first one in the series is definitely my favorite. Probably should have said that favorite first book in the series, but whatever. Oh, frig, I got mascara all over my eyes. It's fine. We're gonna fix it. Okay, that's like relatively fixed now. Anyway, yeah, A Conjuring of Light is just so good. I highly recommend that series as a whole. I think it's excellent. And if you're wondering about this mascara, it is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. It's like $5. It's really good. What I like about it so much is that it doesn't bleed under my eyes. Like, I have this Tarte mascara that I got as a sample that's like the Lights Camera Lashes mascara, and it bleeds like everywhere underneath my eyes, and I hate that. So this one never bleeds, which is why I keep buying it. And I actually do think like it's really nice. So I really like that a lot. If you can get Essence, it's like super cheap. So I am actually adding a question as I did last year, and that is bronzer, your favorite summertime read. And this is because I wear bronzer pretty much every day, and I'm going to be going places today, and so I just want to do my regular makeup routine. I'm using this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I have used quite a lot of this, as you can tell. It's a little dark on me, so I do have to like go in with the light hand, but I do like it a lot. And for my favorite summer read, I think I'm gonna say the Laura Jean books by Jenny Han, which I first read in the summertime many a year ago. And I just think they are so light and fluffy and funny. I read them like outdoors, and I have really good memories associated with them. That looks bad, guys. That was bad. Abort mission, abort mission. Okay. I just think the Jenny Han books are just, she's really good at writing like summary books in general. Sorry, this looks so weird, guys. I'm gonna blend this out. I'm gonna promise you it's not gonna stay like this. It's not gonna stay like this. Okay. I'm taking my beauty blender, and I actually use this to like blend out my bronzer a little. I know that looks weird, but it's what I do. Okay. See, now it looks more normal. Okay, that's not so bad now. Yeah, definitely pick up Jenny Han if you want a fun summary book, especially the To All the Boys I've Loved Before series, or are they called Laura Jean? I don't know, but I really like that series. I think it's really good, and I am definitely a fan. Question 10 is blush, and that is pick a book that had some cringeworthy romance, and the blush I'm going to use is from this Tarte blush palette, and it's actually a little broken, but it's just this like pale pink one here, and it's very cool toned pink. And for cringeworthy romance, I'm honestly gonna have to say the romance between Rowan and Citra in the book Scythe, which is a really, really good book, but there is inexplicably this like romance between the two main characters, and it just kind of comes out of nowhere, and it doesn't really add anything at all to the story, in my opinion at least. Like, it really doesn't. And I think they 100% could have just been like best friends, but yeah, we had to watch these two be in a romance for no particular reason. So yeah, it's always a spoiler because it's kind of obvious it's gonna happen, but in my opinion, it's just weird, and I don't love that that's what went down in that book. But anyway, it's not the focus of the book, so it's not hugely. I'm applying a lot of blush here, okay? I may have to get my beauty blender out again. Question 10 is highlighter. Pick a book that brightened your day. And I currently am pretty much out of really good highlighter, so I need to get a new one at some point. I just have this Essence one, which is too dark for me, but I'm just gonna apply a little bit so it's not super weird looking. But for a book that brightened my day, I'm gonna say Attachments by Rainbow Rowell, because that is just a cute little happy, joyous book, and there's so much like happiness in it. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's just such like a sweet book. It really just makes my heart flutter. I love everything about Attachments, so one like always brightens my day whenever I read it. I just think it's like so good. It's one of Rainbow Rowell's best books in my opinion, and I just think it's extremely cute. I apply that on my nose a little bit because I'm fun like that, and then just like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there because otherwise if I apply like a lot of that, it'll be really dark on me, and that's not what we want, is it? And finally, question 12 is lipstick, and that is pick your favorite book kiss. And I'm gonna say Attachments again because I love it, and the kiss in that is super sweet when it finally does happen. So I really love that book, honestly. Like, I highly recommend you read it if you have not. And the lipstick I'm using is this Kat Von D one. I agree, Kat Von D kind of, she's an anti-vaxxer apparently, so I'm like, oh, not a fan of you anymore. But I do love this lipstick, and I don't see any point in throwing it away, but I probably won't be buying her products in the future. This is in the shade Mother. I love this lipstick. I think it's really, really nice. Oh man, I'm never wearing a freaking headband again, because now, look at this, it's such a mess. I'm gonna have to re-straighten that. Anyway, okay. So that was the makeup and books tag. I'm gonna go set my face with setting spray in a minute because that will make it stay on longer. But I don't even know who's tagged for this. Like, I'm trying to think who enjoys makeup that has not already done this tag. Okay, I'm gonna tag Jessie Shelf. I don't know if she's done this video, but you are tagged if you want to do it. If you like makeup and you want to talk about books, then you are also tagged. I tag you. Say that I tagged you. I literally don't care. Just do this video. It'd be fun. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. If you are new here and you would like to be notified, you can hit that bell as well. Oh, that rhymed. Oh, that's so cute. I upload videos normally on Tuesday and Friday. This might be going up on a Wednesday, depending when I have time to edit, in which case it'll be a year since I originally posted this video. If you would like to follow me on any of my social medias, I will leave the links in the description, but in the meantime, I will see you guys next time.